Hello students, welcome to summer quarter. My name is Dr. Lindsay and I will be your instructor for the quarter, and we will be meeting virtually through an online Adobe session every week. Keep in mind though, if you can't make it to the live session, you can always watch the recording, but you will need to either attend or watch the recording in order to get the points for the live lecture class. Alright, let's run through a few things. Over here on the left-hand side we have our syllabus. You have my contact information. This is my office phone. If you call and I don't answer, I won't know that you called, but if you do leave a message, then it'll be forwarded to my home phone. So I'll have the ability to get back to you even over the weekends if need be. But that being said, email is the best. So please just use the email application unless it is an emergency of some sort. Right, we run through this. We have some other stuff, but the most important, I know the students really care about, is the grading criteria. So you can see how much each of your assignments and discussions and exams are worth in your overall grade. You'll also want to scroll through this syllabus on your own and look through all of the attendance policies and academic integrity, things like that. Make sure you do spend a few minutes looking through this syllabus. Then on the home page you have your course mail, your discussion forums over here. Make sure you introduce yourself in the student lounge. Since we don't meet each other in person in this class, it's a good idea to get familiar with your fellow students and also read a little bit about me. If you have general course questions, this is a great place to put them. If you think another student might have the same question, go ahead and throw that in the general course questions discussion forum. But if your question is pertaining to your own work or something like that, then feel free to email me personally. Alright, over here on the left side, we have course announcements. Make sure that you're keeping your eye on that. Important things pop up here. Sometimes little hints or for your quizzes will pop up here, and you want to pay attention to that. But what is here right now is this link, and I want to click on this link because this is how I know when you're available. I want you to click this. It'll bring you to another website, and it'll look like, not that one, this one. You will put in your name right here. So my name is Dr. Lindsay. And of these times, which works best for me? Wednesdays at 1 p.m.? Sure. Thursdays, 8 a.m. Nope, doesn't work, but noon does. Friday, 8, 10, 12. I pick 12. And then I'll save that. And that's your way of telling me that I'm available during this time for a live lecture. If none of those times work, again, that's okay. You don't have to attend the live lecture, but I would strongly encourage it. Having that one-on-one back and forth dialogue really, really helps, especially when you are at one of those topics that just isn't clicking. So please fill out this form. If you can't, make sure you put your name in and then also say cannot make it, just so I know that you can't make any of those times, and maybe I can try to do a little bit of wiggle room and try to fit in a late night session, but right now my schedule doesn't allow for that. Alright, hopefully that makes sense, and again, you do not have to attend, but I would like to know when the majority of you can attend so that I use that time wisely and get most of you in live if we can. Alright, let's go to the calendar. You'll see that we begin all the modules on Mondays. On Wednesday you have your first discussion post. Saturday your reply post. And everything else is due on a Sunday. So your live lecture question, that's something that I'll ask you during the live lecture. Again, if you're there, that's great. If you're not, you can always see it in the recording. You'll need to respond to that question here. There's a quiz each week on Sundays, or due on Sundays. And then every now and then, about every other week, you'll see a course project, and we'll talk more about that as we get closer to them. Alright, on the lessons tab, right now you're just going to see 2 folders, and each week you'll add a new folder with assignments, module 1, module 2, and so forth. Click through these, look through this information, and let me know if you have any questions on it. It's a good idea to get yourself oriented, especially if you've never had an online class before. Under the resources tab, there are tons of awesome things here. Make sure you are very familiar with this page, especially this link right here, the APA Citation Guide. If you've never had to do APA before, it can be kind of daunting. I don't want it to feel that way. It's actually pretty easy once you get used to it. So click this link, look through what you need to do. If you ever have to write a paper for any class, you're going to have to use APA. So please make sure you're familiar with this. Under the Communicate tab, this is just another way to get a hold of me. Quick message sends me an email, and then Report is where you'll find your grades. If I wanted to look up my grades, I would click right over here, say Grades, wait for this to pop up, and click myself. I want to use my name, and you'll only have the choice to use your name. Click Run, and you'll see that I have a 0% right now because I haven't done anything. Hopefully that improves, right? So as you finish these projects and these assignments, you'll see a grade, you'll see my comments, and then you'll also see your overall score changing from week to week. Alright guys, I think that's a quick overview. I don't want to waste any more of your time, but if you have any questions, please let me know, and then also please click this link so that I know when the majority of you are available for those live lecture sessions. Alright, I will see you virtually this week and all the following. Bye.